Hello, everyone. It's been a dramatic week. Tensions spiked in the Middle East, while back here in the U.S., we got some surprisingly good economic news. Let's start overseas. Israel launched a major strike against Iran's nuclear and military infrastructure. You might expect markets to panic, but the reaction was surprisingly modest. Why? Because the U.S. energy independence has changed the game. We are no longer vulnerable to the kind of oil shocks we saw in the 1970s. Meanwhile, Iran finds itself isolated. Many of its neighbors, countries that once might have supported it, are now either neutral or quietly backing Israel. The regional consensus seems to be a nuclear-armed Iran is a bigger threat than Israel. There's even more speculation about a shift in Iran's regime. Meanwhile, back home, inflation is cooling off. The consumer price index came in at 2.3%, down from 2.4% last month. The producer price index dropped to 2.6%. Both are moving in the right direction, and that's good news. It puts the Federal Reserve in an interesting position. While inflation is now below 3%, there is real potential for interest rate cuts, though the Fed is still watching the strong job market closely. On the trade front, we saw some positive signs in the U.S.-China negotiations. So while the Fed is still the 800-pound gorilla in the room, let's not forget the 800-pound panda bear. And last week, the panda bear looked a little more cooperative. I remain quite optimistic moving forward. The markets are demonstrating remarkable resilience. Inflation continues to move lower, setting up the Fed for lower rates. And recently, we sent out our view called Shifting the Narrative Towards a U.S. Economic Resurgence. In that, you'll find a list of additional reasons why our outlook is so positive moving forward. As always, our investment approach is built to weather moments like these. Markets are forward-looking and tend to move beyond headlines quickly. We continue to monitor the situations, but at this time, we see few reasons to make portfolio changes. If you would like to discuss this in more detail, just give us a call at 561-770-4331. I'm always available. Well, that's your latest Market Minute. Thanks for tuning in, and as summer approaches, enjoy the sunshine. See you next time.